Hi, and welcome to Social Smarts. I'm Agnes. Today, we're going to be tackling something that is everywhere: ads on social media and online. They can be annoying, but sometimes you can also be really tempted. Today, we're going to discuss how advertisers and social media companies work together to make you want to buy things. We're also going to talk about how influencers play into it and push products as well. We'll look into what's going on in your brain when you see ads and what you can do to break the cycle. Take a step back and decide what you want to do with your money. Let's get into it. Let's take a closer look at what's happening in your brain when you encounter targeted ads. When an ad catches your attention, your brain releases dopamine, that feel-good chemical that's also released when you score a goal, get a compliment, spend time with friends or family, or eat your favorite food. Through time, your brain recognizes the things that make you feel good, and it wants to get that dopamine reward. It's like Pavlov's dog, and there's a lot of triggers that you can get wise to. Even anticipating a purchase, like those new sneakers or that in-app game purchase, can trigger dopamine. Ads leverage this, but once the excitement fades, your brain craves that next hit to keep you hooked. Advertisers know this, and so do social media companies. In addition to the dopamine cycle, ads use several psychological traps that make them even harder for you to resist. So let's get into some of them. Seeing the same ad repeatedly makes it feel familiar, and that familiarity tricks your brain into believing the message is true, even if it's not. It looks like everybody has this product and it looks like it's everywhere, but this is the illusory truth effect. Ads that show how many other people are using a product also play into the bandwagon effect, which is a psychological nudge that makes you feel like you need to join in to avoid missing out. It's like FOMO. It makes you feel like you might be the only person that doesn't have it, and that's not true. Ads that promote limited time offers or low stock warnings can trigger scarcity bias, which makes you believe that the product is more valuable because it's harder to get. But here's the truth. They're just selling products, and having it sell out doesn't mean that it's going to do anything that it says it will do. Seeing celebrities or experts endorse a product taps into something called the authority bias and social proof. And your brain assumes that if people you admire are recommending something, it must be worth buying. Here's something to consider. Would those people be talking about those products among their friends or family in real life if they weren't getting a cut? In almost 100% of the cases, the answer is no. So don't fall for it. With endless ads competing for your attention, you may experience decision fatigue. This is where your ability to make careful, thoughtful decisions wears down over time, leading to impulsive purchases. So if you're scrolling and there are lots of products out there, lots of influencers that are pushing some affiliate marketing link, that's actually a tactic, and that leads to infinite scroll, which keeps you hooked for longer. And so that makes you see more product and things, which through time adds to this decision fatigue loop. Together, all of these tactics create a powerful mix that taps into your brain's reward systems, your biases, your emotions, brain chemistry, and human psychology. But recognizing these strategies help you take control so that you can pause, reflect, and make thoughtful choices without being tricked by algorithms. Remember, the psychology of what makes people buy things has been studied a lot. And all of these companies or these people that you are interacting with have that background. They're using those tricks on you. It's harder online because of the amount of data social media companies have. They can serve you very specific targeted ads. In fact, Instagram and Facebook ads are some of the most effective in terms of people actually making purchases. And TikTok gets a cut out of everything sold via their app. All these companies have a vested interest in getting you to buy something. If you're not paying attention and wise to their game, you can get addicted to online shopping pretty easily. But now that you know about how online ads manipulate your psychology, you can be critical of what you see and learn to tune it out. Let's look at the advertiser's perspective. Companies know that emotions drive decisions, and here are a few tricks advertisers use to influence your brain. Limited time offers. They make you think that I need to buy this now or I'll miss out. This urgency taps into your fear of FOMO, fear of missing out. And influencer marketing, which is when your favorite influencers recommend something. It feels more personal and trustworthy. But remember, There are entire company departments devoted to influencer and affiliate marketing programs, and they have something called key performance indicators, or KPIs. These measure how much traffic, reach, or sales each influencer pushes to their product. Influencers are incentivized to get you to buy something. It's big business. There are two ways they get involved. One is paying an influencer to sponsor content, which means they are doing an ad online and getting paid for it. And then there's also affiliate marketing, which means that a brand isn't necessarily working directly with an influencer, but an influencer gets a cut of any sales that happen because of their advertising. And then we move into social proof, which is when you see an ad that might say, this product has over 10,000 happy customers or 50,000 five-star reviews. Your brain thinks if so many people like it, it must be good. And then we have targeted ads. Social media platforms collect data about what you like to watch. It's not an accident that if you're searching for something, you'll suddenly see a bunch of ads about whatever it may be. And that's how social media works. All that data is used to get you to spend money because that's how they make money. It's kind of sneaky. Let's look at social media companies' role within this whole process. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Snap, and YouTube make money by showing you ads. How do they do that? They need to keep you on their platform for as long as possible. And they want you to be as engaged as much as possible by liking, sharing, commenting, etc., because they can charge companies more to get in front of you. To keep you on their platform, social media companies use algorithms. And these are basically little computer programs that predict what you'll like based on what you looked at before, your previous activity, searches, and more. If you click on an ad for new sneakers, the algorithm learns that you're interested in shoes. So it'll show you more and more ads for shoes or content about shoes, which will keep you scrolling. The goal is to keep you engaged so that you'll see even more ads and contribute to that higher ad price. But now that you know about how social media advertisers and your brain work together, let's talk about how you can break the cycle. 1. Pause before you buy. When you see an ad that makes you want to buy something, take a breath and pause. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Am I buying this because I actually want it? Will this make me happy tomorrow or next week? Pausing will make you reset, and it helps your prefrontal cortex, that part of your brain that makes smart decisions, catch up and take charge. 2. Limit your exposure. If you notice that certain ads keep tempting you, mute or block those ads. Just click on the X. You can also unfollow influencers or accounts that make you feel pressured to buy things you don't need. And 3, set a 24-hour rule. If you see an ad and feel like buying something, wait 24 hours. Often the excitement wears off by the next day. And 4, curate your feed. Follow accounts that inspire or uplift you, not just ones that promote products. That makes content pretty boring, so get rid of those. And the last one is talk it out. Sometimes just saying it out loud helps you realize whether or not you really need something. The last thing that I want to talk about is consumer culture. We see a lot of fast fashion or consumer packaged goods being pushed on social media. Most of the stuff ends up in landfill. Did you know that Americans throw away about 81.5 pounds of clothing per person a year? That's a huge problem, and you can stop it. So, what's the big takeaway? Advertisers and platforms are working together to influence your choices. But now that you know how it works, they can't manipulate you as easily. The next time you see an ad that makes you want to buy something, remember, you're the boss of your brain. You don't need to act on every impulse. You also are smarter than those companies that are trying to take advantage of your psychology. So take a breath, pause, and think critically. Is this something you actually want? Or is it an ad working on your psychology and brain chemistry? And this is why we're talking about this stuff, so that you have the tools to make good decisions. I hope you learned something. Until next time, you got this. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.